Good morning, everyone. It's pretty early in the morning here. I am leaving this area today. I'm going to hit the road. But I wanted to introduce a video I did yesterday. I went into Eagle Nest and wanted to show you just a little bit of the town. I also was on a mission to find a special gift for my niece. She is the one who keeps watch over me all the time from afar. And imagine it's not always an easy job. But so when I came to this area a couple months ago, I found a little store in Eagle Nest called the Kitchen Shop. And I kind of, fell in love with it because of the beautiful Native American jewelry they had there. I mean, they have kitchen stuff too, but the present owners, before they retired, they had traveled around and collected Native American jewelry from the local tribes in the area. And I thought, well, this would be the perfect gift for my niece because she's Native American on her father's side. So it would be an extra special gift because not only would it come from my heart to hers, but also it would speak to her personally too and her heritage. I'm sorry, I'm having a real difficult time making this because the coffee is just not kicked in, the caffeine. So let me just take a minute. I'm still in my jammies too. Where I'm going, there's not going to be any cell signals probably for the next 2 weeks. The two places I'm planning on going to, just no cell service. So I wanted to get this video up before I left. Hopefully I get it up. I got up early enough, I should be able to get it up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and be patient with the comments. I will get back to them when I can. Like I said, no cell service. So I'm going to be sitting beside a highway there trying to communicate and whenever I go into the towns. So like I said, enjoy. Okay, we're back at the kitchen shop. Just come in here and have a look around.
How are we doing today?
I am here with a purpose.
Okay, there you go.
This was like second to the last day before I leave town, and I said I'd come back here and get a gift for my niece. So I am going to look around.
Well, good.
And I believe there's some pretty earrings here that we can look at. Now, I'm not going to show what I'm going to buy because my niece might watch this. So, and I don't want her to know, but we'll just take a quick look and then I will turn it off. And it is so tough.
Oh,
Everything is just so nice.
so
I think the best thing would be for earrings for her.
how old is she?
I think she, oh gosh. Sorry, Sarah, I think she's 42. And she doesn't wear dangles, not major dangling earrings, but she wears some. Okay, guys, I'm turning this off. I kind of like these right here. I don't know. Oh, and somebody when I was here last told me turtles were,
Turtles, when you gift somebody a turtle, you're gifting them long life.
ooh, that's good.
Yes, so turtles are always good to give as a gift because you're gifting somebody a long life.
Okay, just let my viewers see a few of the things here. And who made these?
Most of these are Navajo and San Domingo in here, and down here, they're Navajo, Santo Domingo, and that's it that I have left there. I don't have any more Hopi down there. Those sold. These on this rack, this has got Hopi in it. So these are Hopi.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the only pair I have left of Hopi. The rest are either Navajo or Santo Domingo. And your Santo Domingo are known
I've never
for their
heard of
deep-
Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo, their Indian reservation is between Santa Fe and Albuquerque.
Okay.
If you drive down, you'll see them on the right-hand side. It's the Santo
Oh,
Domingo Indian
how come I
reservation.
never heard of that?
Yeah, it's a pretty
They're
big
smaller,
one.
were they a smaller
No, they're-
tribe?
Well, they're not small. They're bigger than the San Felipe and a couple of the others through
Oh,
there.
wow.
But I tell you what, they're old school. They don't have reservations. I mean, they don't have, not reservations, they don't have casinos.
Oh, okay.
Everything's done old-fashioned. I mean, the church, when you go into the church, you're not allowed to bring cameras into the churches. You know, they still are real old school about a lot of things. So they've kept their traditional way versus some of the others that have just became into new age with it. And many of their houses there in their pueblo still do not have running water.
Oh, wow.
They're dirt floors.
Wow. Okay, and what is his name?
He's a Kokopelli.
Coca.
And the Kokopellis were basically music lovers that played a flute, and they traveled from actually as high as Canada all the way down into Mexico, like a traveling salesperson. And he would travel, and as he traveled, he would exchange things. So he would have the shells from the coast, and he would take those inland so that they had it, and maybe pick up turquoise or whatever from inside and take it to the coast where they didn't have it. So they would change,
yeah.
and they would trade seeds and all sorts of things. But there was another thing with him. He was also considered a fertility god. And a lot of people won't touch him because tribes were small. When their women were of seed, as they would say, he would be mated with them to create fertility so that it brought in fresh blood into the tribe so that you didn't have a fat problem like we would think of incest. So he was
you know, that's a
also-
really good idea. I mean, it's kind of weird, but
I mean,
still,
it's,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
but you
back
know,
then
back
it was
then
a good
it was
idea.
really different. But today it's still sort of the same situation because there are, like you're saying, you didn't know the Santo Domingo. Now, if they marry outside their tribe, they are no longer allowed to come to into their tribal area.
Oh,
That
yeah.
it goes. So, because of the tribe being so small and everybody being related, you know, a couple of generations down, a lot of the women or the men will have children out of their tribe with another native tribe. And then, but they'll marry their husbands of the same tribe.
But
Does
it was
that make-
okay. But it was okay
it's
with
okay,
everybody.
but they won't have their children with it. Does that make sense? So their children are like having a sperm donor per se, so that they get new blood in.
That's so cool.
Well,
And
I
it's
mean,
yeah,
sort
this
of
is
neat that they do that because it's interesting that they're able to do and realize that importance. We knew one that she had all three of her children she had with one gentleman that was from one of the San Felipe tribes, but she married a Santo Domingo.
I can't decide between two things, gifts for my niece. So Bridget is going to do an old Native American
Way of knowing what you want.
what I want out of these two gifts. So here we go.
Okay, so close your eyes, hands together, crossed, like this. Okay.
Is it showing
And
up
you're
on
gonna-
there? Okay.
Yep, it should show up there. And you're going to take and keep your eyes closed the whole time. I'm going to give you one piece. You're going to put that here up against your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths. Just hold it and relax. And you're going to pull your hands away with your eyes still closed. Open your hands up. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Same thing, keeping your eyes closed. Taking it up to your heart. Taking a couple of breaths. Hold it for a few minutes. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands back down. Okay, you can open your eyes up. Did you feel anything from either one?
The second one. I know, that's so cool.
You know, 9 out of 10 people say I could just tell there was just a difference in the breathing when I was holding.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't tell you how or why it works. I just know that that's how I was taught in the native culture.
Okay.
And I will do a little card for you, a little thing that tells about the turtles in the tribe for you, so she has it.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to go over here and show everybody the one. Now we got a little bit more time left on this piece right here. And you said this was Santa Domingo?
Santa Domingo.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's a necklace. Just look at that. That is just, for some reason, I just love this thing. I think it's speaking to me.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and you know what? It's probably just the colors and everything. It's just gorgeous. It's just gonna have to keep speaking because way above my budget.
Rocks have an energy that
Yeah.
they've always had, but a lot of people aren't aware of, and they'll draw you to you. You know, so everything has a reason, and we don't always understand it. But if we would stop and listen to our hearts, it would really tell us.
It's been interesting.
Okay, take care now. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so sorry about the wind here. I just walked out of the kitchen shop, and that was fun. I had a good time talking to her. I wish I could show you which one I chose for my niece, but I can't because she might watch this. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.